What's up guys, it's Kix and I'm bringing you some more sniper gameplay. I'm playing free-for-all on Sovereign and I'm using the VKS. If my voice sounds a little off, it's because I'm sick. I've been trying to get over this cold the past couple of days, so bear with me. In this video I'm going to be giving you guys my sniper class as well as telling you about some upcoming videos that you can find on my channel later on. So let's get into it. Here is my sniper class. I'm using the VKS obviously, and on the VKS I like using variable zoom and extended mags. I like using variable zoom on the VKS because the standard scope is too zoomed out for me. I don't really like it. I've gotten used to the USR, which is a little more zoomed in, so I like using the second variable on the variable zoom scope. I'm also using extended mags for a couple different reasons. The first reason is more bullets is always better. When you're sniping, if you want to get large feeds or large streaks, you always want to have more bullets. It's just going to help. And the second reason I'm using it is because I actually had to sacrifice a perk, but we'll get into that later. As you can see, I'm not using a secondary because I value my perk points more, and I also trust in my shot to believe that I don't really need a secondary. I'm not using a tactical, but I am using a lethal. I like using the IMS because it's a great tool for a couple of different reasons. If you walk into a building and you throw down your IMS by the entrance, it's going to do one of two things for you. It's either going to kill him, that's it, situation dealt with, or it's going to go off, injure him, whatever. As long as you remember where it is, you're going to know where he's coming from and you can deal with him yourself. Now the important part. The perks. I'm using Quick Draw because Quick Draw helps you get that scope up faster and it gives you more time to get your scope on target. If you want to be successful in sniping, you really want to use Quick Draw. I'm also using Ready Up because if you want to be aggressive and sprint around the map a lot, Ready Up's going to help you get your gun up faster and it's going to let Quick Draw do its job. I like using Dead Silence because God knows I don't like hearing my own footsteps, so I definitely don't want the enemies hearing my footsteps. If you come up on a small or large group of guys and you're ready to get that feed but one of them hears you and he turns around and mows you down, that's it, it's over. So you want to use Dead Silence to keep you silent. I'm also using Amplify because it's also a great tool. If you didn't necessarily know there was a guy there, but you can hear him now, that's courtesy of Amplify. And also, if you're about to turn a corner and you can hear 2 or 3 guys there, you know what you're about to get yourself into. And as my last perk, I'm using Focus. I'm using Focus because it reduces flinch when you're getting hit, and it also reduces weapon sway. This is great for those long range shots, and also if he happens to get his first shot off, but you still think you could pull off your quickscope, you may actually end up killing him because of Focus. Now earlier I said I used extended mags because I had a perk issue. I actually had to sacrifice Sleight of Hand. So with the 15 bullet perk or 15 bullet clip on the VKS with extended mags, that's great. I'm not going to have to reload very often. And I'm using Support as my strike package. This is great for a number of reasons. It has a lot of surveillance perks that are, or surveillance kill streaks that are really easy to get, like the SATCOM. SATCOM's great because it's basically the UAV from any other Call of Duty. It just takes a couple more for it to work in this game, unless, like me, you're playing free-for-all. One will do the job. I'm using ballistic vests as well because they may give you that extra push, that extra health that you need to pull off that feed, or maybe just that single kill, or maybe even you're on a streak. That ballistic vest is going to help you. And I'm also using the Oracle because it's awesome. It lets you see people through walls. How great is that? Maybe you're coming up on a bunch of guys you didn't know were there. Maybe there's a guy coming around the corner, you're about to come around. It doesn't matter. It's always a great tool. And I wanted to introduce to you a new series that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics as well as the more advanced techniques of sniping to hopefully help you with your sniping. So don't forget to hit that like and sub button, and I'll see you in the next video.